You know, the president spent a lot of time over the last couple of weeks talking about income inequality and the challenges that many Americans are facing. He says times are tough. I agree with him. Times are tough. And a lot of people are struggling. The things this administration has done has made them tougher. And he's proposing more things that will make them tougher again. The number one thing we can do to help bridge the gap in income inequality is help the people that are out there creating jobs. When he's talking about raising the price of minimum wage, we need to be talking about how do we create more jobs by getting out of the way of the small business owner. He talks about putting more rules and regulations in place, making it harder for people to start a business, therefore making it harder for people to find a job. We want to remove those rules and regulations and let Americans get back to work. Take the heavy foot of Washington off the throats of the small business owners. He wants tax increases. Now, he wants to bring more money from your community into Washington, D.C. so that he can redistribute it to the areas that he wants to put it. I say you're better off with that money left in your community. A dollar paid in taxes to Washington, D.C. is a dollar that your employer can't pay to you in wages. You want higher wages? I'll tell you, more jobs is the way to get there. Keeping that money in the community, creating those jobs, not giving Washington control over those dollars is the way we get more money into the hands of the American public and bridge that gap and that income inequality. Americans are also having to deal with, this health care law and the impact of it. If you're a small business owner, the rate increases that happen there, in the end, those come out of the wages that the employees make. They come out of profits. It's money that's coming out of the community and going again into Washington, where it's redistributed to places that we don't know and we may not want it to go. It's created uncertainty for our businesses. It's created uncertainty for our families. Families out there who got huge rate increases now will no longer have the money to buy that new car, to build that new house, to take that vacation that they want to take, and just enjoy the privilege that we have of being Americans. Now, all of this uncertainty, coupled with the defense sequester and the risk it's put us at as a nation with regard to national security and what it's done to the wonderful military communities we have, like the people I represent in Robins Air Force Base and Warner Robins that are out there taking pride in their job, getting up every morning, going to work, making sure that the warfighter has the equipment that they need. That uncertainty was brought about by the sequester that this president proposed too. And, when you get right down to it, all of this can be turned around. What America needs is a plan that's developed by a president working with Congress as our forefathers envisioned, a plan that gets America back on the right track. And instead, we've got a president that right now says if he can't get his way, he's going to go around Congress, around the Constitution. Well, he did that once. And despite his pledge to the American public that Obamacare wouldn't raise prices, wouldn't have their plans canceled, that you could keep your insurance if you wanted it, and oh yeah, your doctor was going to be the same doctor that it was before Obamacare went in effect. That pledge to the American public just didn't come true. So Article 2, Section 3 of the Constitution says that the president shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed. We need Washington to get out of the way. Let our small business owners go out there and do what they want to do and create those jobs for the American citizen, and let's let Americans get back to work and bridge that gap.